good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to everyone all over the world. Welcome back to the 2024 Two Halves and a 45 show with your host, Mr. L.
Mr. Controversial, but I ain't no mister.
But he still ain't no mister. We've been missing for a while, been taking vacation. Now we're back. Are you ready? Let's go. So, interesting topics today, people. We're going to start off by saying Happy New Year, even though we're 21 days into the new year. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to your show, our show. You know what the name of this show is. So let's get it on. So, interesting topic, everybody. I'm going back to January 1st, and I'm going to talk about something quickly that everyone knows. We are talking about the Premier League. And everyone knows on January 1st, Newcastle got
balls
by Liverpool. And I won't say it. And no, this is just a red Nike shirt. This is representing nobody. Look at the back. No logo. Now you see, I am not biased. We are not biased. This is the non-biased show. 2 Halves and a 45. Don't forget it, because we're going to spell it. Now, you seen that? You know it's the ISXG, everybody. After that, there was a split. So the split means that there is winter break in the Premier League. The players asked for it, the fans demanded it, and the suits gave it to us. Maybe because they had no choice. Who knows? Maybe because they were smart. Who knows? But I put my money on the fans every time, everybody. No fans, no football. No fans, no show. No fans, nothing. So thank the fans that watch this show. Thank you once again. So we are going to start by using and saying Liverpool, 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 top #1 in the Premier League. Over to you, Mr. Controversial. But before I even go over to Mr. Controversial, should I say, and dare I say, is this sustainable?
Well, yes, obviously it is sustainable. Granted, it is the mid-season, so can they keep this form? Well, you seen it today, guys. They just tossed up Bournemouth. They literally took Bournemouth and just shook them for all they got, and now still top of the league. So let's see how it all shakes down. They're still waiting for a couple of players from the AFCON. Well, really, Mo Salah, the Prince of Egypt. So let's just see. It should be
King. Sorry.
okay.
Sorry, my fault. King Salah will be back. Let's see how the Premier League unfolds. That's my 2 pieces.
Side note, Mo Salah is injured. He's at AFCON in Africa, in Ivory Coast, which is also I will be doing a quick piece on, because this African Cup of Nations and the Asian Cup of Nations have been bringing some way off results, everybody, that we'll be speaking about in a later episode. I keep saying that we're giving you more. There's a hint, so you know what to look out for the next video. Anyways, here we go. So, the first part of the winter break sees Manchester City beating Newcastle.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
And if anybody didn't see that match, welcome back, Kevin De Bruyne. Welcome back, Kevin De Bruyne. Welcome back, the blonde ear, orange ear, the Belgium guy, the star, the one and only Kevin
De Bruyne.
And don't forget that new kid that turned Newcastle over, Paul, Mr. B.O.B. Maybe there's 2 B's, maybe there's 1, but who knows? Welcome to the Premier League, kid. What are your thoughts, Mr. Controversial?
Well, I just gotta say, you see it. You see why the whole Premier League is just starting to shake, right? that he came on in the last, 15, maybe 20 minutes and really turned the game on its head. He was out there. He made a goal, a stunning scintillate. He made a Kevin De Bruyne special. And not to mention, out of nowhere, he's looking in the opposite direction of the pass and still pinpoint Bob all the way over here. And for some reason, this kid, where are they getting these kids from? Where are they getting these kids from?
Somebody's a little bit excited over
I'm
Manchester
just saying.
City.
I'm just saying.
You can definitely
Oh
tell.
boy, I'm just saying. It was a really good game.
But that pass sounds like a Ronaldinho pass. That's the last guy I've seen done that pass. Well, many people have done it before, but if we probably go back to our time, that's the guy I remember. But we're going to move on from Newcastle getting defeated once again by Manchester City in saying that Fulham got touched.
False.
1-0 by Chelsea. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Chelsea. It's so hard to really gauge where they are at any given moment. 1 second, Chelsea's back, and then the next second, they're getting pumped out of, what was it, the FA Cup? No.
EFL Cup.
EFL Cup. It's I don't know what to say. They won. They did get the 3 points. Good for Chelsea, but Chelsea still in the mud.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
We'll just have to see how it all unfolds.
All right, and that's the thought from both me and Mr. Controversial. Now we're going to move on to Everton, Aston Villa. Aston Villa missed an opportunity to stay in the title hunt, but they're still in the title hunt. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Well, Mr. Good Evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Is still at it again. It's only, honestly, do we think that they're going to be sustainable? Not quite, because, you know, it is the latter part of the season. There's all we can do is just hope to see how they unfold in the later halves. But from what we've been seeing with their game, the way how they they're playing, they're going at all the top fours. I mean, look at how they played against Manchester City. They tossed Manchester City.
Love, everybody wants a yoga girl, right, Jason?
That's right.
And I know you want me to toss your salad too, don't you?
All right, on that note.
I'm just saying. But let's see how Mr. Good Evening can continue moving forward, is all I'm going to say.
Just in case you don't know, Mr. Good Evening is Unai Emery. There you go. All right. Now, Manchester United, Tottenham, 2-2. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Honestly, Manchester United. It's kind of like Chelsea, but it's a little bit worse because Chelsea just started to come into, well, since the early 2000s, they started to come into focus. Manchester United has always been a great, but their inconsistency, it's really just, and now they gave away Sancho, and Sancho's been lighting up the Bundesliga since he went back. So I don't know.
It's only 2 games, people. It's only 2 games.
Yes, it's only 2 games, but let's really like dive into it. What is Ten Hag doing? Do they have a playing style? Really? It just seems like they were just lucky against Tottenham this time. That's all I got to say.
But Tottenham, it's the history of the Tottenham.
Well, that is the first half of the winter break, everybody. You got Mr. Controversial Thoughts. Now, we're going to the second half of the winter break, everybody. And you saw yesterday, Arsenal put the Eagle in hot butter.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh, man.
He was roasted. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
They didn't just hit him with one.
Another one.
They didn't just hit him with 2, not 3, not 4. They gave him 5.
5-piece special, everybody. That bird was cut up, filleted, fried, sauteed. Anything you want to add to that, that bird was fully seasoned and cooked.
Wow. And it just goes to show, like, we really needed to see them come back after their, disastrous performance in the last couple of weeks since Christmas, because they were at the top of the league. Yeah. But
the last 3.
Yeah, the last 3. So
1 in the FA Cup, 2 in the league.
You've really been watching their games, I see. But yeah, are they going to really be a contender this year? couple more matches will tell, but they're on the right track again, and that's all that matters at this point.
True, true. Now we're gonna go over to the bees versus the forest. And since of lately, the bees ain't making no honey, anybody. They have been in drought. No flowers for the bees to make honey. Now, they went to the forest and oh my God, they found pollen. It was a 3-2 victory for the bees. Ivan Toney is back. No more gambling. He must have got it all out of his system. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Well, it was a controversial performance there, you do have to say. But yes, Ivan Toney is back. Now, is he really putting in a performance because he knows he's going to? I'm not going to get into that one.
Shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
You're winning, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Everybody out at once.
One guy's
All right.
one.
All right. So now we're going to go to today, which is the 21st. We went all the way from the 1st to the 21st. And in the 21st day of January 2024, there was 2 red cards. There was a 2-2 draw. And this game I'm talking about was Sheffield United versus West Ham United. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Well, just gotta say, I mean, hey, at least both teams got the red card. So they were evened out. So it's like we're right back at 11-11.
Wait a minute.
It means 10-10, by the way.
Yeah, 10-10. Thank you. But I mean, yes, it was a good game. It was exciting. Do we really know where these teams are gonna end up? Well, we know where Sheffield's gonna end up.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Do we know where West Ham is gonna end up? They're looking upwards right now, so hopefully the next couple of weeks they'll really get back on track. They've been kind of like faltering lately, but they still have that little like that little pep in their step. So hopefully David Moyes can pull it together and maintain their spot. But yeah, we'll just have to see.
And we all know the scores, but just in case you don't know, today Liverpool beat Bournemouth 4-0. I'm not gonna go back through that because we did that in the first segment as we got the show on the road. So go check that out. The scores are all there for you to see. It was a beautiful 21st Premier League match for everyone except for the likes of Manchester City and maybe a couple other teams. The team and the league have been in real heat. Even though it was cold, everybody, but it's melting the ice. Now, grab your gal. Grab your guy. Look outside. The shuttle is waiting. Bring your drinks. Bring your... We are going on the plane. We are returning to the corner. I said I was going to make it short, but this is too sweet, everybody. This is the controversial corner, everybody, with your co-host, Mr. L. Mr.
Controversial.
But he still ain't no Mr. everybody. This time, on this controversial corner for the new year, we're going to start off with a banger. And here's our banger. 3 topics, quickly. Over to Mr. Controversial. 60 seconds. He's going to tell you everything you need to know about these topics. The first time, we're going to start with everyone will want to know Mr. Mbappe. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Mbappe is going to Liverpool. You heard it here first, guys. That's all I'm saying. He's going to Liverpool. Listen, do we know what Real Madrid need? A number 9. Is Mbappe a number 9? He can be. He can play all of the attacking, all across the attacking line, of course. But does he really want to be a number 9? No, he said it multiple times. But let's really think about it. Real Madrid is a place where, of course, if he goes there, it's like a fish to water, right? He's just gonna take to it. It's gonna be his team. But over the years, we've been saying like he doesn't want to go there. So where else should he go? Merseyside, everybody. Merseyside, everybody.
You heard it here first from the one and only controversial. Don't know if he got inside information, everybody, but he will let you know. Now, here is the second topic, and this is going to be a 2-question in one part, and it's going to be the Farmers League #1, which is Germany, as you guys all know. This has to do with Bayern getting by Bremen and Mr. Alonso with Bayer Leverkusen. No losses in all competition. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Listen, it's the curse of the what do they call it?
Hurricane.
Hurricane, everybody. So just to be really fast with this, Hurricane, I'm sorry, man. It seems that you were gonna finally get your trophy, maybe next year, but
that is disgusting.
And back to Mr. Alonso. Hey, Real Madrid is calling. Just saying. You're doing so well. Just saying. Just saying.
I heard also Liverpool and other teams are calling. You might want to do that. But hey, choice is yours, bud. Choice is yours. Now, for the last topic, which is very sad, because the controversial corner is almost over. But I hope you like this format where Mr. Controversial talks for 60 seconds to give you all you need to know. Now, the last topic is more of a very serious nature. The charges of Manchester City 115 has resurfaced. What are your thoughts, Mr. Controversial?
Listen, Manchester City has always been in the lower leagues. So to their fans, to their true fans, hey, it's not like you're going to miss out on anything. But, well, I mean, you'll just go back.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Really, do the players deserve to really go back down there? Were they the reason for, the issues? No. But, the suits, how they're going to take everything and, because, we see it with even Everton. So it seems that they might go down. Hopefully they don't, because, between them and Liverpool, that's where the real action is. But, I mean, we'll just have to see.
Well, I would say some of you might be tipsy. Some of you might be. But I hope you enjoyed this controversial corner from your host, the brothers from the same mother, Mr. L, Mr. Controversial, and that was your controversial corner. Thank you for coming on the controversial corner, everybody. Now, for the last topic for the day, everybody, I'm going to be throwing a fastball straight to Mr. Controversial because he doesn't know this question, everybody. I just made it up. He doesn't know. So here we go. Mr. Controversial, rumors are flying around about Barcelona. We are going into La Liga. We're talking about Barcelona. Rumors are flying around. Xavi has lost the dressing room. What are your thoughts, Mr. Controversial?
Man, honestly, he clearly is in the hot seat nowadays because it's like they're not performing as well as they need to. He did somehow pull through last year with the squad that he has. He won a lot. Yeah, that's what I said. They made it. Is that sustainable? No. Barcelona don't have any money. Can they pull levers again? Maybe not. We'll just have to see. But as of right now, seems that Xavi, it's over for you, bud.
Wow, that was a sneeze a while ago, and in true fashion, it might be over for you. It might be over for you. But everyone, thank you for coming on your show, our show, the fan show, the people's show, the 2 halves on a 45 show, everybody. Thank you once again for joining us, and have a great night.